Good morning, Saugus. I'm Priscilla, and today is Thursday, November 21st.
And I'm Shaneen Gevorgiz. This is SNN.
For today's Fact of the Day, we thought we'd tell you about the Mayflower Compact.
The signing of the Mayflower Compact on November 21st, 1620 marked a significant moment in American history. As the Mayflower's passengers approached modern-day Massachusetts, they were now outside the jurisdiction of the Virginia Company, who granted their charter. To maintain order and unity among the settlers, they created an agreement establishing a framework for their self-governance.
The document pledged loyalty to King James I while establishing a civil body politic to enact fair laws for the general good of the settlers. This agreement represented a significant step towards democracy, as it was based on the consent of individuals being governed.
The Mayflower document ultimately set a precedent for cooperative governance and majority rule, and these principles were later echoed in other founding documents of the United States. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
If you do not feel well, you must ask your teacher for a pass to the health office. The nurse will contact your parents if necessary.
The parking lot is only to be used by staff and seniors who paid for their parking spots. Any car in the parking lot without a permit will be ticketed and potentially towed.
If you forgot your student password or never got one, you can see Mrs. Gutowski in the library to fix the issue.
REACH will be hosting college guest speakers through the end of the semester. UCLA will be hosting a presentation on Monday, December 2nd, during first period in room Q1715. If you are interested in attending, you must obtain a permission slip from Mrs. Hillstein at lunch.
Saugus Theater will be presenting this year's fall play, Dracula, a Comedy of Terrors, tonight through Saturday, November 23rd at 7 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are $10 for students and $12 for general admission and can be purchased on GoFan.
Juniors, the American Legion Boys and Girls State program will be hosting a presentation on Thursday, December 5th at lunch in the MPR. If you are interested in representing Saugus High School at Boys and Girls State this summer in Sacramento, the meeting will cover more information on the program and how to apply.
Now let's go to Mr. Lapata and Coach Russell with this week's Athletic Director's Minute.
Morning, Coach Russell. How you doing? Good. Incredible time of year.
Incredible time of year.
And why is that?
Oh, Thanksgiving.
I love it. All right.
You know what Thanksgiving reminds me of?
I have no idea.
Football.
Oh, I thought you were going to come with a joke right there.
No.
Come on. All right. Anyways, before you get started, this is the second week of recognizing some of our lower level athletes. And before we say that, good luck to our cross country runners Saturday at Mount Sac. And good luck to our doubles tennis team on Monday at Carpinteria High School competing in CIF competitions. So with that, go for it, Coach.
The first Jersey Mike's Player of the Week is Julian Wynn. Julian was a captain of the JV team and co-lineman of the year. He was a two-way starter on both the offensive and defensive line and rarely came off the field. He had numerous pancake blocks, sacks, and tackles for losses throughout the season. He is a 4.0 student and a great example of what it means to be a Centurion.
Talking about that young man.
Yes, indeed.
All right. The next Jersey Mike's Players of the Week are tennis players Cassie Neal and Michaela Anderson. Cassie and Michaela both work very well together on the court that have swept the top teams in the Foothill League. Their dynamics on court have helped secure victories for the team overall.
The next Jersey Mike's Player of the Week is boys cross-country runner Noah Sheffatelli. Noah improved from 19th at league prelims to 8th at league finals in the Frost-Soft race.
All right, great job, everybody. Anything else to add?
We got soccer and basketball going on right now.
Absolutely. Their
It's a great time of the year. Love it.
All right, great. Hey, we do have to say students who want to go watch a great basketball game, our first home game this year is against Valencia. It will be a white-out night. Coach Russell was able to get around how many T-shirts?
I think we got 150.
Okay, 150 free T-shirts to the first 150 students that show up, so that's great. With that being said, do you have any idea why the snowman was rummaging through a bag of carrots?
No.
He was picking his nose.
Jesus.
All right, with that being said, everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving vacation, and let's go back to our anchor.
Thanks, Mr. Lapata and Coach Russell. Good morning, Saugus. I'm Zach Kuhn with today's Saugus Sports Update. Today, girls soccer competes in the Thousand Oaks scrimmage at Thousand Oaks. Frosh plays at 4, JV plays at 5:30, and varsity plays at 7:15. So today and for the rest of the week, varsity boys basketball competes in the Paul Sutton Tip-Off Classic at Providence High School at 3:30. Also for the rest of the week, JV boys basketball competes in the Heritage Christian JV tourney at Heritage Christian. For the rest of the week, Frosh boys basketball competes in the Hart Frosh tourney at Hart. Also today and for the rest of the week, varsity girls basketball competes in the St. Mary Kickoff Classic at Culver City High School. Today and for the rest of the week, JV and Frosh girls basketball competes in the Westside Classic at Palisades High School. Finally today, boys soccer scrimmages Quartz High at Hill at Saugus. Varsity plays at 3 and JV plays at 4:30. Good luck to our Centurion athletes. If you're interested in joining track and field, tryouts will be held on December 3rd through December 5th from 3 to 6. Be sure to bring athletic clothing and shoes without spikes. Athletes must sign up through a Google form. QR codes for the form will be posted on the outdoor stage. That's all for me. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, SNN would like to share some recipes to add to your table this holiday season. Good morning, Saugus. I'm Zach Kuhn, and today I'm going to show you how to make extra cheesy corn casserole for a delicious Thanksgiving side. Now, before we start, there are some important things to know when cooking this recipe, since it involves the use of a stove, oven, and knives. When chopping up your ingredients with a knife, always cut away from your finger. Next, when using a stove, make sure to keep flammable objects such as rags, oven mitts, clothing, and your skin away from it. Finally, when handling hot objects such as a tray that has been in an oven, use oven mitts as protection so that you don't get burned. Now, let's begin the recipe. For your ingredients, you will need 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, plus some extra for your baking dish, 1 medium jalapeno, finely chopped, 2 garlic cloves, also finely chopped, 1 29-ounce can of drained whole kernel corn, 8 ounces cream cheese, 3/4 cup shredded Parmesan cheese, 3/4 cup shredded cheddar cheese, kosher salt, ground black pepper, 1/2 cup breadcrumbs, 1/2 cup chopped herbs of your choice, such as parsley, thyme, or sage, and green onions or chives to garnish. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Butter a 13 by 9 inch baking tray and set aside. Do not put it in the oven yet. Melt 2 tablespoons unsalted butter in a large saucepan on medium heat. Add your chopped jalapeno and your chopped garlic cloves and stir for about 15 minutes until they are about to soften. Add your 1 29-ounce can of corn, drained, along with your cream cheese, all of your shredded cheddar cheese, and only 1/4 a cup of the shredded Parmesan. Stir until corn is well coated and cheese is melted. Then season with salt and pepper. Now that your saucepan mixture is finished, pour it into your buttered baking dish. Top with your breadcrumbs, the rest of your Parmesan cheese, and herbs of your choice. Bake until cheese is bubbling and breadcrumbs are golden brown. This should be about 15 minutes. Then, enjoy your cheesy corn casserole.
Thanks, Zach. That looks delicious. Great kitchen tips, too. Seniors, it's time to order your caps, gowns, graduation announcements, 2025 senior memorabilia, and senior class jewelry. Order at jostens.com.
Electronic devices must be turned off and put away during instructional time on campus. You are permitted to have devices out during brunch and lunch. If you have an open period, devices must remain off and away.
You are not permitted to leave campus during brunch unless it is the end of your academic day or if upperclassmen have a signed off-campus permission form.
PTSO scholarships are now open. To be eligible, you must be a senior with a GPA of 2.5 or higher and a current member of PTSO. You must be a member as of tomorrow by 4 p.m. in the office or online by midnight. Applications will be available on the week of December 16th. Applications and essays are due Friday, January 31st.
The Centurion Care Center has received sweaters and jackets. If you come across a student in need of a sweater or jacket, let Mrs. Dickerson or Miss Leslie know, as they can provide them with one.
Seniors, there will be a financial aid night on Tuesday, December 3rd in the Performing Arts Center. The presentation will cover FAFSA and how you can apply for financial aid in the 2025 to 2026 school year.
That's all for today. I'm Priscilla Penate. Stay tuned for SNN Radio and Saugus Today.
And I'm Shaneen Gevorgiz. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.